Hey guys, good morning, everyone. Let me go and set up this room real quick and then we can get started. It's 6:18 right now, so we got about 12 minutes till market open. So let me just get everything all set up right here and then we should be good to go. All right, today's Friday, January 7th is NFP. NFP data was already released, so you can see the crazy movements in price right there. See how the market reacts to it. So let me get this link sent out to you guys here in the premium. All right. All right, hey guys, good morning. I'm gonna let everybody into the room real quick and then we can get started with our analysis for the day. All right, cool. It's 6:20 right now, guys. So we got about 10 minutes to market open. So we will check shortly how the market's looking for NFP today. Just a reminder, today is NFP. It's Friday, January 7th, first Friday of the month and of the new year. So, we'll see where it goes from here. Morning, Fahad. Morning, Miles. Morning, everyone. Get a few more minutes for people to make their way in. You guys can see the crazy movement here off NFP data when it came out at 5:30. I mean, no real surprise, we were expecting these crazy movements. I didn't trade it, obviously. I don't gamble during NFP. But yeah, we'll see if we can find something good as the session kicks off right here. And there's a pre-market move right here. Look nice. It's actually two of them. I missed both of them right there. Two variations. Yeah, let me just let people into the room real quick. Morning, Maddie. Yeah, Maddie, did you see that? There was one right there, bro. Back to back in both directions. I know I should have got up. I was like waiting to get up until like 6. If I got up like around 5, because I was already up at 5. I just didn't want to trade during NFP, so I didn't bother going on the charts, but it's all right. Some good trades right there. Morning, Mauricio. Morning, everyone. All right, guys, people are still making their way in, so I'll give it a few more minutes. Morning, Matt. Morning, Jay. Morning, everyone. All right, cool, guys. So let's take a look at the charts real quick, or let's take a look at the news. So looking at the news for this morning, right here, Friday, January 7th, we had NFP come out. It was, so average hourly earnings was positive. Non-farm employment change was negative, meaning that employment went down, actually. Unemployment rate is up. So people are at work. It's just people are just not working. It's not that people are on unemployment. It's just, the fact that your jobs just kind of, and it makes sense. This is normal because we're going to the new year. So a lot of seasonal workers and stuff like that, they're getting let go now that the holidays are over. So not a huge surprise there. You kind of see price over here spike back and forth. So it spiked up, then it spiked down. That's just market is being manipulated at that time. That's why I don't trade NFP. I mean, I'm surprised a lot of people still trade NFP because it's literally a gamble where price goes up and down. It looks like it faked people out to the upside and it came right back down. But yeah, that's over now. There's no other news coming up today aside from consumer credit at noon, which is going to be a lot later. What you guys want to be careful for is that you're still probably going to see a lot of, you're probably still going to see a lot of movement on open over here. So when the market does open, you're going to see people like this is pre-market, right? During NFP, the market's still going to move on open here. So expect some like price reaction to the NFP news when the market does actually open here at 6:30. This is just when the news actually came out, but this is when people are actually in the market. So I'm not taking no breakout today. Obviously, we haven't taken the breakout very much lately because it's just too risky with the spikes in price, the increased volatility, just a lot of fake outs that have been happening. It's not really smooth moves, which is normal. It's still early in the year. So we gotta let the market stabilize from New Year first before we can start hopping back into those breakouts. So just be careful. It's 6:26 right now, or 6:24. Market's gonna open in about 6 minutes. So we will be checking that shortly. Let's take a look at the retail sentiment real quick. Retail sentiment is currently 63% short, meaning that there's 63% of retail traders on the short side. It just shows that, the market's starting to shift. So a lot of these traders are starting to shift from the short side to the long side, which is perfectly fine because when they shift to the long side, we'll be shifting our bias to a sell. Currently, right now, it's still a bit indecisive with regard to retail sentiment because it's just right down the middle, right? Because this can easily shift from short to long. Looking over at the futures data, it's currently negative right now. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to stay negative, but it's currently negative right now. When the market does open, it'll probably spike up and then spike down. Reason for that's because of the the mixed data here. Earnings went up, unemployment is low. It's just the employment change kind of changed it a little bit. So what might happen is you'll probably see a fake out in one direction than the other. So we'll see what happens there when the market does open, but you just got to be patient. I don't recommend anyone just hop into a trade without actually fully analyzing it. Looking over here at technicals, currently it's indecisive. Reason for that's because price is in between the pivots here. Trend meter is blue, so there's no clear direction on the 1 minute. Here on the 3 minute, it's obviously bearish. Reason for it being bearish is the fact that price is below the pivots and the trend meter is red. Lastly, here on the 10 minute, it is also bearish, and the reason for it being bearish is the fact that price is below the pivots and the trend meter is red. This is why I kind of anticipate price to continue dropping lower. Also looking on the 1 hour, you can see that price has been in a bit of a downtrend, right? Price has been dropping for some time now. So, it's been shifting. It just hasn't been a smooth shift to the downside just yet. So we might get a fake out to the upside on market open, then swing back down. I don't know how long this is going to drop for. We'll have to see what the market sentiment gives us. But at this specific point in time, it isn't really confirmed just yet. So anyways, let me just go ahead and mark up the times over here before the market does actually open on the clean chart, so that we'll be ready once it is officially open. All right, cool. So there goes a clean chart. And let's see who's here in the room. Let me scroll up real quick. Morning, Lorraine. Morning, Nick. Rick said, no one is working because we're all here at K2. Right, Rick? Morning, Lisa. Good to see you here today this morning. Morning, the other Lisa. Sorry, we got two Lisas here now. Rick said yellow strategy. Morning, Kenny. Morning, everyone. Nick said, been using the web browser version of TradingView. Got the desktop version, seems smoother. Yeah, no, I've been using the desktop version for I think 2 years now. It's a lot better. So I would definitely recommend, if you guys aren't on the desktop version of TradingView, you guys should definitely use it. I've been using it since beta, before it was actually officially released. I've been a member. I've been using TradingView for a long time now, so I had access to it for a couple of years now, and it makes a huge difference. Hey, Rayana, morning. All right, guys, morning, everybody. It's 6:27 right now. Market is going to open in about 3 minutes. So we did analyze the retail sentiment. We analyzed, it's short right now. We analyzed the fundamentals. Currently, it's in the red right now. Also, we analyzed the technicals over here, which are a bit indecisive. However, the overall technicals look bearish. So we might see a spike to the upside first and then a fake out back to the bottom on open. Right, we might see something like that, but we'll see. I mean, market's going to be pretty weird today overall. So I'm not really looking to take anything, too risky. So I'm necessarily, I'm going to be very careful with the trades that I'm taking. If I see something good, or if I see the market is moving smoothly, then I'll take some trades. If the market is erratic and spiking back and forth, I'm not going to look for anything just yet. I'm going to wait for the market to kind of smoothen out. Once it smoothens out, I'll start looking for variations and triple confluence entries. So we'll see what happens there, guys. 628 right now. Market is opening in about 2 minutes. So see where it goes from here. All right, we got about 50 seconds till market open. I don't think there was any news this morning either. Hiring falters in December as payroll rises only 199% or 199,000 through unemployment fell, though unemployment fell. Yeah, looking at all the indices right now, they're pretty much all red pre-market. All right, market is going to open in about 20 seconds. Let's put the strategies up here so that you guys will be ready. Market opens. All right, so the market is now open. You can see right there it's pushing up. Anticipated come right back down. We'll see. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to come back down right away. It's going to be a matter of time until it does, but we'll see. And there you go. Did exactly what I anticipated, right? Came up and came right back down. Did exactly what we thought would happen. So guys, don't like fall for these traps here. I've been trading US 30 long enough to see these same exact traps reappear every single time. And you can see it did exactly what I said, right? So came up just like I said it was going to, it came right back down, fake out to the upside, straight back down. I mean, it's the same thing. I see this stuff every day. Man, we had the freaking thing yesterday. Sorry, we had the mentoring session yesterday, and it kind of threw off my charts. I don't know what happened to it now. Yeah, let me see if I can fix this. I don't know what happened with this. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we had the mentoring session yesterday, and it kind of screwed up my charts when I tried to show somebody something. And whatever. It's okay. I'll leave it as is. Anyways, just looking at the chart right here, you guys can see that. See, I can just adjust it right here. Okay, I'll just adjust it like this. But yeah, you guys can see the chart. Basically, it did exactly what I anticipated. It did the push to the upside, then it came right back down. Similar pattern. This happens like almost every time NFP comes around. So no surprise there. And I got to figure out what screwed up my chart. My chart's like all. It's all weird now. Whatever. I might have to like trade with it like this. I'm pretty sure it's because of the sessions. Here, I'll just draw my own sessions real quick, or my own lines, because I don't know what's going on with this, but just put that there. And I'll color that green. That there. And we'll color that red. I'll just put all the previous sessions over here and color them myself so that I can know where they are. I think it's because prices moved so much since yesterday. All right, no sessions below there. Let me just turn on my sessions indicator. There we go. All right, so here we see his price comes right back up. No surprise there. You're gonna see a lot of this back and forth movement. Because price is reacting to the NFP news. Obviously, price reacted like earlier when it came out, but the market's officially open now. So it is reacting again. So market open right here at 6:30. This was technically, this wasn't the breakout. There's actually no breakout right here. Yeah, huge wick right there for sure. And you can see price is starting to shoot right back up. What I would recommend, guys, is to just wait. Wait for price to stabilize. So let's see, this is the opening candle right here. I'll draw another line here for the low. Another one up here for the high. But the high is still pushing up, so there we go. Let's go to the clean chart over here. All right, so opening price. Right there. There's the high. And there's the low. All right, so here goes. Price comes right back down. All right, so no entries available right now. Let me go over to the 3-minute. Mark a couple of things up right here. Go over to 10 minutes, see if there's any zones around this area. Actually, a lot of zones around this area. I wouldn't take any snipes right now, though. As I mentioned, guys, it doesn't matter the time frame. I'm still waiting for price to stabilize from the NFP news. So I do not recommend anyone enter anything just yet. All right. So there's a bunch of snipes here that were available. They all hit TP. So you can see right here. I mean, all throughout the day from yesterday, if you took any of these snipes here, literally all of them hit full TP. So all these cells right here, if you took any of these cells, all full TP off all of them. I didn't take any of the snipes here, but I know there's some of you guys here who really like taking the snipes. And if you took any of them here, they all would have hit full TP. So that's like 500 pips there, another one right there, 500 pips. Another right there, but this would have been risky. So that's why I wouldn't have taken it, even if you did see these entries because of NFP. But there was a ton of snipes that were available there. Another pending snipe right here, which I wouldn't take just yet. I'd be looking for, I'll be looking for this to kind of calm down a bit, because you can see the big wicks right here. Huge wicks on the 3-minute, back on the 1-minute over here, huge wicks over here too. You guys definitely don't want to trade within this range right here, because this range is kind of wide. So, just measuring the wicks right here. These wicks are like 400, 500 pips. So it's just way too heavy. Nice. Swan said that he caught him. So you caught some of these snipes over Swan, so that's pretty solid. If you caught those right there, looks like they all would hit TP. Oh man, Slava's here. Let's see, Slava's joining the room. Alondo's asking what configuration would you recommend for the social trader tool when trading 3 accounts for the the main account being the smallest. I mean, it just depends it depends on what you want to set it to, because you can set it to fixed lots or you can set it to a multiplier. I mean, it's just really up to you, however you like to trade it. I think that'd probably be the only configuration that you would change. The only other one would be the slippage rules, which you always set to 5 million anyways, but it doesn't affect your account size. So yeah, configuration for that, I mean, it just depends on how you trade. If you have a fixed lot size that you normally use, you should just probably use a fixed lot. If not, then you can use a multiplier. The slippage rules, the slippage settings are going to be on the copier, Paul. So not sure if you've used a copier, but that's like one of the main settings that you change when you set up the copier. Yeah, you can't change slippage for broker. You change slippage for the copier. It's not the same thing. It's just so that your copier will copy the trade even if there is slippage. Meaning that, you know, if you enter the trade late, it'll automatically still enter it for you. So as you guys can see right here, price keeps rejecting off the London. I can't remember if this is London low or London high. I think this is the London low. Yeah. So as you can see right here, I have the London low and New York low drawn up. Price keeps rejecting off the London low and New York low right here. So it looks like it's going to keep rejecting off until it spikes right back down. It's having an issue making its way past it, which is normal. Usually when price gets near these previous session high lows, it has trouble passing past them. And that's why we leave them up, because they're, you know, it's important to have them up there. I think because of how price has been moving for the past couple of days, the sessions have been kind of scrunched. Hasn't really been a really clear directional move. It's just been a lot of a back and forth range until we're at the all-time high. So as the days pass along, the chart should spread out again. I think that's the problem with the indicator. It's the indicator that makes the chart a bit tighter. But you can see right here, as I mentioned, price is failing to break and close past the previous session lows for London and New York right here. Nothing else really new here. It's just, you know, bouncing around. But yeah, going back to what I was saying to you, Orlando, the only configuration that you would really need to change for, I mean, it also depends on your broker too. You would have to either use a fixed lot or a lot multiplier, and then you would change your slippage settings. And then if you're using different brokers, then you would have to map the symbols. You can just YouTube a video for that and stuff, but it's pretty simple. I mean, it's just basic stuff, depending on how you want to set it up for yourself. Adele said market sentiment is long, so we are waiting for the Dow to go up 100%, 100 points to buy. Let me go check real quick, Adele. I think you might be reading it opposite, right, Adele? Because the market sentiment is actually short right now. So it's short, but we are looking to go long. So we're looking to go long, but the retail sentiment is short. So I think you just said it backwards, but yeah, you're right with that. So you're looking at that there, and here's the fundamentals. It doesn't look like the fundamentals are going to go into the green anytime soon. So we're not really looking to take any longs right now, Adele. If anything, we're looking for sells, because the thing with this is that the retail sentiment is kind of short. I mean, it's not that strong. It's only like 64%. This can easily shift the other way. So sentiment right here is not going to be too useful. Generally, sentiment's useful when it's about 70% or higher, because that's going to give a bias as to where people are trading. Looks like market is starting to shift now. So this isn't going to be, you know, the most important thing right now, because it's not that strong. If it goes above 75, 70, 75, 80%, then you're going to know where all the retail traders are. Currently right now, it's just right down the middle. So it's not going to be too useful. What we're going to be looking for here is probably going to be the fundamentals. We want this to be stable under 100 points. If it's negative 100 and it stays below there for, you know, a set amount of time, it's going to confirm that we're going to be in a sell bias. Currently right now, it's only 71 points in the red, so it could easily bounce back to the green. But you'll see that. So you can see price has been in a downtrend since London, right? All of London session has been in a downtrend. Like if you're to just disregard the NFP spike right there, it's a downtrend in London over here, or since last night. So my guess is that it's starting to shift. Just from my analysis this morning, I did go over that as well here on the 1 hour. Price is already shifting to a downtrend. So we might be looking for a shift here. I'm not necessarily looking for any longs. Retail sentiment is not going to be all that useful at the moment due to the fact that it's not that strong. So we're looking at fundamentals and technicals right now. We're still going to take this into consideration, but it's not strong enough for us to really make this a higher priority. But you can see here, price is literally just bouncing back and forth. You can see how wide this range is over here. This price has been ranging about 900 pips. So it's not really a safe place and area for you to be trading due to the fact that if your stop loss is like pretty tight, you're probably gonna get stopped out before it hits your TP because it keeps ranging back and forth. And as you can see, price here pushes right back up. So as price continues to push back up, you're gonna look at the fundamentals, and the fundamentals are gonna change, right? So looking at the fundamentals right now, it's 71, right? Where do you think the number is gonna be next? It's gonna be less. It's gonna be 26, right? It's now in the positive. This is why you guys wanna wait and be patient for that confirmation, because it's not above 100, it's not below 100. So what happens here? It can shift easily to the green side in a matter of seconds. So you guys got to be patient and just wait for this. I know a lot of you guys are really antsy and want to take trades because it is Friday and it is NFP, but you guys got to keep in mind that today is one of the most riskiest days to be trading, because you're going to see a lot of this unusual movements in price. So as you can see, prices up here, it's probably going to come right back down. If it comes right back down, it's not going to be any surprise to anyone, because that's just how market moves on NFP. It's one of the riskiest days to be trading. We'll keep following it. If we see something good, obviously we'll take some trades. If not, then we'll just be sitting tight. So let's see, I'm gonna turn on the sessions again real quick, see if I see anything here. Just want to make sure that I have all the sessions drawn up. The sessions are going to be pretty high because and you can see right there. So I think at this point, I could probably just leave the chart as is. Let me just delete these because we don't really need the double markups anymore because price is kind of pushing up. All right. So chart's kind of clean right here. Thanks, Frank. Yeah, Frank sent the link PC right there. I was going to send it right now, but it's good. He got it. Yeah, that's where you'll see the retail sentiment for US 30. But yeah, guys, going back over here real quick, let me just see a clean chart, move this back over here. Not really much going on. You can see prices coming right back down. What we're looking for right here is for price to go into consolidation. We want it to consolidate, and then once it consolidates, we will start looking for entries. But you can see right here, price was failing to break above the previous sessions. It came up, and then now it's testing it from the bottom side. So when price crosses these areas, price will come back and retest, and that can be a retest to push it right back up. So going back to what I was looking at earlier, Ideal. So you know how we were looking for a sell, and we weren't really taking retail sentiment in consideration. Now that it's still short and the fundamentals are now turning somewhat bullish, then we can change our bias back to a buy, right? That's why right now we don't really have a bias. We're kind of just going back and forth until price confirms, because you just want to make sure that you're trading in the proper direction. You're going to see a lot of fake outs, a lot of back and forth movement, because what they're doing here is they're trying to stop everybody out, right? A lot of people are trying to gamble in the market right now during NFP. They're basically betting that price is going to go up, or they're betting that price is going to go down. So people who enter these trades here, like if you're playing around with the market right here, you probably would have gone stopped out at this point, because price spiked up and then it spiked down. So say, for example, you got caught here at the bottom, right? Price is dropping, you got caught in the fake out right here. What happened at this point? You would have gone stopped out because price would have pushed up, well over 1,000 pips. Again, right here, people are getting lured into these trades here. You can see price push up. And if someone was to enter a buy right here, price is probably going to come right back down, and then I'll just stop them out again. And you can see prices coming down right there, right? Because they'd have to have a really wide stop loss to handle this move right here. That's why I'm like advising you guys to just be patient and wait for the market to stabilize, because eventually it's going to consolidate. And then once it's done consolidating, it's going to break down to another area. So say, for example, if it consolidates here, right? If it consolidates within this area, then great. Because what we can do is we can wait for it to break out. And as it breaks out, you know, you can write it up higher. Or if it breaks below, you can write it down lower. Right? This dotted line right here is going to be the it's going to be the opening price. But we'll see what happens from here. Just don't chase these moves. I don't recommend anyone chase any of these moves right here, because you're probably gonna get faked out. Rick said, sucks when you're up 350, click close and only get 183. Patricia said, Rick, not being an idiot, but why are you trading right now? You have a live account, you need to be careful. Rick said, Happy New Year to you too, Patricia. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, Rick, be careful. Rick's probably trading his, you're probably trading your challenge right now, right, Rick? Or I don't know if you're trading both. If you're trading both, it's kind of risky. He's trading is funded. Yeah, good luck, Rick. Hopefully using well, no, your profits are a lot smaller. So it looks like you're probably using a smaller lot size, which is okay. So if you're using a smaller lot size and you're being smart about it, that's better than using, you know, the full lot. Yeah, Rick said he's down for today. Yeah, I haven't traded today, guys, so I'm okay. I'm not really, you know, I didn't even plan on trading today. If I see something good, I'll take it. But if I don't see anything good, I'm not going to trade. I'm just going to wait to see for something good. You can see prices starting to consolidate within this area, which is exactly what we were looking for. I did mention that this is what we wanted to happen, so that once it consolidates, we can start trading within the breakout that will probably happen outside of this range. So anyways, going back to what I was just saying over here, we got a high right there, and then we got a low right here. All right, so looking at current price, you can see that price is now consolidating within this area, right? We have the big range right here, the high, the low, and then we have the small range within here where price is consolidating. If it breaks outside of it like it did right there, completely fine. We're just gonna move it up a bit higher. So, or we're just gonna wait, because looking at this right here, currently this is, and there you go, price broke above it right there. Let me see how far is it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this closes above, this is technically going to be a high-low scalp, but it's not a high-low scalp that I'm looking for, because as you guys know, I'm looking for either a triple confluence where all three strategies right here line up, or for a variation. There's no variation there, and there's no high-low scalp there either. I mean, there's a high-low scalp, but there's not going to be a triple confluence. If you guys missed the mentoring session yesterday, I recommend you guys go back and watch it. I was very detailed in explaining what I was looking for here. For the triple confluence, the main catalyst is going to be a momentum signal, because the momentum signal is required for basically all the strategies right here. So for this right here, I'm not looking for any entries unless it's a momentum signal. If I get a buy signal to the upside and it closed above here, then yes, I would take the trade. Right there, we have a high-low scalp. It's not one that I recommend anyone take because it's a bit risky. It's really close to this Asia low right here. So what might happen is price can bounce off the Asia low, which is why I don't recommend anyone take it. You can see right there, price went straight into drawdown. It's not necessarily one that I would recommend anyone take, because it's too close to the Asia low, and it's only, you know, one strategy here. Not that the strategy doesn't work fine on its own, because it does. It's just that, and I'll send an alert here for people who are actually in it, because I know some of you guys want to take these riskier trades. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm not in the trade, guys. I'm not even going to enter it late. In some instances, I'll try to enter trades late, but for me personally, right now, I'm not looking to enter these trades. It's too risky to trade today. I'm not looking to take anything risky. Only stuff that I think are absolutely good trades. So there you go. As it pushes up, it's probably going to hit TP right now. but I'm not in it. So not in that trade there. Let's move this a bit higher. And you can see as price starts to make its way down, that's exactly why I wouldn't want to be in that trade. Yeah, no, exactly. Fahad said it's right at Asia low too. Exactly. That's it. That's one of the main reasons why I wouldn't want to take it, because price generally bounces off that point. So let me see if there's anything else that I'm missing. Yeah, Rick, the volatility is high right now. So if you don't click fast enough, you're not going to get the exact price that you are looking for. What I would expect you to do is to what would be easier, Rick, would just move your TP below. So instead of closing it manually, just move your TP down so that when it pushes up there, it'll automatically close you out. That's probably better. So you'll actually get around that price. I got you, Jeff. Yeah, no, I know. He told me. I just saw my text messages. I saw your messages right there, Jeff. Yeah, I know. Keeps me updated. um, I know it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and the recovery will be good for certain people. Anyways, I'm not in this trade right here, guys. I'm just following it. This is the it was technically a high-low entry, but it's not one that yeah, Maddie, that too. Yeah, no, 100%. Anyways, guys, I'm not in this position right here. This was it was a high-low entry, but as I mentioned before, guys, I'm looking for a triple confluence right here. This is probably going to hit TP, but I'm not going to risk it. You know, if I wanted to risk it, I would have been in the position already. I probably would have gotten for a discount, but I'm not in it. But yeah, other than that, nothing good here at the moment. Let's check the fundamentals real quick, see if it moved. It's currently bullish, right? It's not really that much though. It's up like 7 points. It's bouncing between you know, green and red, not necessarily anything specific, but it's just going back and forth. Looking at the stock index over here. So stock index right here is, I mean, it's pretty even for the most part. It's half green, half red. However, there's like some big red stocks here, like United Health is like down 6 points. They've been down all week. Home Depot is down as well, and Visa, Nike's down like 1 point, not very much. But overall, there's like a better array of like green stocks here. So these green stocks, so it's about a TP. See, guys. Well, I have the alert set up. So if it hits TP, you'll hear the ding. It'll say ding. And then if you're still in the position, you should probably pull out of it at that point. And you can see prices bouncing around this area. This is exactly why I wouldn't want to enter this trade, because it's doing exactly what I was anticipating. I would have been so stressed out if I was in here because price is going back and forth. It's not really moving directional at all. So, I mean, whoever's in this position, hopefully you guys pulled out already or are not even in the position, because I would be so stressed out to be holding this and watching this right there, especially as it drops. Damn, look at that. I'm so glad we didn't do that trade, and I'm glad I told you guys not to, because it did exactly what we anticipated. We anticipated it to come up, come down, just bounce around. So I'll just delete this here. We weren't in that position anyways. I was just following it to show you guys a bad trade, right? So it was a bad trade because a lot of different reasons. There was the Asia session low right here. It was just one strategy. It was in a triple confluence like we normally apply. And there was no variation there. So yeah, plus that too, Paul said fundamentals weren't strong. There's just a lot of reasons why we wouldn't have taken that trade there. And I'm glad we didn't take it. And I'm glad that I advised you guys not to take it, because if we did, you know, it would have ended horribly. It got really close to TP and then it came right back down. It's typical. So guys, just a reminder, whenever you guys enter a trade, or whenever we're entering a trade, I'm only going to enter trades if I get a triple confluence right here, or if I get a variation. So if I just get one of these, like a high-low scalp, a pivot scalp, intraday scalp, I'm not going to take it. I'm looking for a triple confluence because I'm only looking for quality trades, especially when the confluences don't line up. If the confluences were lining up where this was, so say for example, this was short, this was up 100 points, and the technicals were bullish, right? If that was the case, then yeah, of course, I would take maybe some riskier trades. But currently right now, there just isn't much of a strong bias in either direction. You guys got to keep in mind that it's also NFP. So you're going to see a lot of fake outs in the market. You know, it's nothing new. Today's one of the riskiest days to trade out of the month for sure, because there's going to be a lot of fake outs, a lot of traps. Basically, a lot of people who are gambling within the NFP session are getting stopped out right now because like whoever is chasing these moves, they're probably gonna get caught in some reversals. So that's why you guys want to be very careful when entering these trades here, unless you guys are 100% positive about the move. Let's see, D's asking about how far should we be from the sessions indicator for a trade to be considered safe. You should probably be like at least, you want to give it at least a cushion of maybe like 200 to 500 pips, D, because, so let me look over here real quick. So check this out. See how like price, whenever it gets close to these sessions right here, it doesn't have to touch it, but it gets close to it and then it bounces up, right? It gets really close to it, doesn't touch it, but it bounces up. Also, when it gets below it, you can see right here, price gets below it, it gets close to it, and then it bounces off, right? That's why you kind of want at least like about a 200 pip, 200 to 500 pip cushion before entering any trade. Because the thing is like right here, right? So as you can see, there's a 200 pip cushion right here. Price comes to that 200 pip cushion and bounces off, right? You can kind of just measure it. You can see when stuff like that happens. If you take trades that are outside of that cushion, you probably have a better range of price to catch these little moves. Because the thing is, you're going for 100 pips, plus you have to factor in spread. So you're technically going for close to 200 pips in some instances, depending on your broker. So this is one thing that you can do. You can just draw a box of 200 pips, and then you can just even play around with it, right? Like going over here, this is where the session highs is. And look how risky it is around this area. If you took any buys around this area, price bounced off almost every time. Same with the low right here, right? Price is getting below here. You have the 200 pips right there. And you can see price comes down, bounces, comes down, bounces. That's why right here, I'm not really looking to take any trades. Like yesterday, price was outside. So you can see how bigger the range was over here. 200 pips. But this was like Asia session though. But going back to like, you can see how price just ranged within this area, right? Whenever price got close to that 200 mark, it just bounced off. Or price got below here near the 200 mark, it bounced back the other way. So yeah, just keep that in your notes if you're ever wondering, what would be somewhat risky if not too risky. All right, we have a low here. And the market's so bunched up right now. All right, so you can see right here that price is in a tighter range. No variations off these. Trying to see if there's any variations, but I don't see anything here. Just gonna draw the different different high lows here that haven't been tested yet. Going back over here, there's another one down there. And yeah, looking at price right here, you can see this is the low, this is the high. Here's a range within the area right now. Price is ranging within these 2 points right here. It's bouncing back and forth. No clear direction just yet, but yeah, it is pretty much bouncing within this area right here. We got a buy signal here. This would technically be an entry for a pivot scalp, but as I mentioned before, I'm not looking to take any trades here that just fall under one requirement. I'm looking for all three strategies here to line up. There's actually two confirmations here. It's the intraday strategy because we have a valid buy signal and the trend meter is green. And we also have a pivot scalp here since there's a buy signal right here and it's above the pivots. However, it's not one that I'm looking to take. I'm looking to make sure that all three here line up. Anything less than that is going to be risky in my opinion, specifically because of the current market conditions and it being NFP. So definitely not looking to take that. Yeah, Rick said it's like the market is digesting all the news right now. No, I agree, Rick, 100%. It's kind of just, you can see like the news happen right here. So this was priced when news came out, right? So here's one thing that I also want to show you guys. So let me just see if I could show you guys right here. So this is when the news happened. This is before news happened, right? So at 5:30 right here, the news came out for NFP. As soon as this news came out, price spiked up and then it came back down. Look where price currently is right now. It's back to where it originally was before the news happened, right? So you saw this price reaction to the news, price recovered back up, and then now it's ranging within this area. So look at where price was prior to the news, right? It was within this area. Look where price currently is right now. It's back to where it originally was, right? Once it gets to this point, it'll start to stabilize and then it'll choose a direction, like a normal direction. Because all this was all manipulation based off the news. Price spiked up, came down, kind of consolidated a bit, kind of fake people out to stop them out. And then look where price currently is. It's right back to where it was like before the news happened this morning, which is what the catalyst is in the market. This news event, NFP, is what's causing price to move all crazy because a lot of people are just gambling in the market. And now price is, back to where it is right here. Yeah, Maddie, probably a version 2. Are you looking? It's too big of a candle, though. I don't think I'm going to take it. Yeah, there's a version 2 right there. Thanks, Charles, Maddie. But I'm not going to take it because it's too big of a candle. And it's also at the session's low right here. It's at the London low and the New York low. So it might just bounce off it. And at the pivots. It's like a lot of red flags right here, where price can just bounce right back up. Yeah, exactly. It's just too many sessions around that area, man. So yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. But yeah, just going back over here, you can see that price is starting to stabilize within this area. Just wanted to show you guys. Basically, whenever a big news event happens like that, you could generally set a line where price was before the news happened. And then you can see when price goes back to that area, because usually it comes back to that area, especially if there's a big manipulative push in one direction or the other. It usually corrects back to where it was before the news happened. It doesn't happen right away. It can happen like an hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later, but eventually it'll probably come back to where it was initially. Unless it's something like COVID. If there's some crazy COVID news where price just starts to drop further and further, then yeah, that's going to keep dropping. But for economic news like this, price will generally come back to where it originally was. So putting the line back there, you can see price is coming right back up. So the market's not done playing yet. It's still playing around this area until it finally goes. So what I think is going to happen is price will probably come back to the area, probably consolidate a bit. And then from that point, when price finally breaks out of this area here, that's going to probably be the direction for the day. Right? Because now it's consolidating back to where it was originally. So here's a consolidation before the news. Here's a consolidation after the news. Back in the same area right here. So just be patient, guys, or just keep watching. The main key here is just being patient. I think that's everyone's problem, right? It's being patient, waiting for quality entries to come up. Everyone wants to hop in and chase these moves, but in a lot of instances, people get caught in the fake out to the wrong side of the market. So let me just delete this. Everything here is updated. this right here, and the range just gets tighter and tighter, which is okay. We want the range to get tighter so we can anticipate the breakout. All right, let's see, we got another high right here, another low right there. Madhu said fundamentals are shifting to the green, but there's still a few heavy red companies. Thanks, bro. So good to know. So looking at that right there, let's pull up the index and let's see where it's at. So currently right now, it's still in the red. It's 19 points in the red, but looking at the stock index right here, a lot of the stocks here are turning green, just like Madhu just mentioned. So looking over here, yeah, there's a couple stocks here that are just holding it down, right? So a lot of the stocks here are turning green. However, a few stocks here are really weighing it down. Like United Health is down 8 points. It went even lower. Home Depot is down 5 points. Visa is down 2 points. Nike is down 1 point. Basically, these three stocks right here are weighing it down super heavily in compared to the green stocks here. It's 7:09 right now, so we're probably going to start and see. We're probably going to start and see the market stabilize. Every time I yawn when we trade, so you know the market's really dead or it's not good. Yeah, we're probably gonna see the market kind of stabilize a bit once we get closer to like 7:30. I think like right now it's still like, well, I mean, it is stabilizing at this moment. You can see just from a bird's eye view over here, just looking at the current price is technically stabilizing because it is consolidating within this area. But it just hasn't been stable, right? It keeps pushing down lower and it creates a bigger range. Again, right here, it just broke low. So this is invalidated. This would technically be a high-low entry. It's coming back to opening price. Opening price is this blue dotted line right here. Yeah, exactly, Maddie. It's testing the opening price around this area. When price reaches the opening price, it'll either bounce up or drop below and continue dropping lower. All right, so this low is invalidated. And this right here, let's see where it closes. If it closes below, this is going to be it's going to be considered a high-low entry using just this one strategy. So again, right here, there's a high-low entry for just one strategy right here. It's not one that I do recommend anyone take because there is no real bias in the market, right? We're looking over here at the fundamentals. It still hasn't confirmed anything. It's down 43 points, but it's not down 100 points or above 100 points. Looking at retail sentiment, it's currently 63% short. So not much in the market's really happening. Price just keeps going back and forth. It's just, I mean, there's not really much for us to use here to identify, you know, what should we be taking. So looking at this right here. So Maddie, this variation right here actually hit. If we did like a late entry, would it hit right there? You're gonna take this one. All right, we'll see what that is there. Think about it. Yeah, I took it to TP. That was quick. All right, so I took a quick move off that, me and Maddie. We just caught that right there. It's not going to count as one of the trades. I literally caught it with Maddie right now because Maddie said he was going to catch it. So another thing too, guys, if you guys want to see how these variations are like detailed, go to the mentoring session from last night. The mentoring session yesterday, we went into super detail as to like what I would consider a risky variation and what I would consider something that's good. We like looking for these pending signals here. Like for example, right here, we had a pending buy signal because the previous signal was a sell. We had a variation version 2 right here. As soon as it closed, it's usually followed by, you know, a momentum signal. So that momentum pushed it straight to TP. Caught a nice profit off that. What the fuck? No, I didn't. I only got 390 off that. Man, what? pissed. What? How does that happen? I literally only got 390 off that trade. I should have had 1,000. It literally went straight to TP. It's weird. I got 690 off one of my other FTMOs. I got 390 off my main account. And then I got 540 off my MFF. Whatever. I know what Charlie said. Profit's profit. Yeah. Looks like a lot of people kind of got screwed with, well, yeah, M caught it. Yeah, a lot of people kind of, I mean, a lot of people caught it, but everyone kind of got screwed up with the profit, so it's okay. Nice, Brock got profit right there too. Good profit off it. Okay, so the spread was high. That's what happened there. So Adil said that Adil caught it too, but the spread was high. So it looks like a lot of people caught the trade, but everyone kind of got weird profits, like not the same profits. It was kind of spread out. So okay, that makes sense. Charlie said didn't even hop into that one. Surprised Charlie hops in all of them. Yeah, let's catch the next one. Yeah, and it's all right, Ariana. That trade came really quickly. Like I wasn't even paying attention to it. The thing is, Maddie told me that it was coming. He was like, version 2, I'm taking it. So I was like, oh, if he's taking it, I'm gonna take it too. And it just played out. But yeah, for the most part, looks like majority of people here caught it. I caught it, made a bunch of random profits, nothing really solid, but I mean, profit's profit, just like Charlie said. But it's okay. That trade's not going to count as an official trade. Obviously, it's not going to because I didn't tell anyone to take it. I wasn't even planning on taking it myself. I kind of just hopped into it when Maddie hopped into it. I'm trading on MT4, Rihanna. So all my accounts are on MT4. I think majority of people here are using MT4. Some other people use CTrader. Some people use TradingView directly. I mean, it just depends on your broker. But I think majority of people here are using MT4 or MT5. Yeah, I guess the spread is really wide right now for certain people. But it's okay. We'll see if we find anything else. I mean, if we find something that's a little more solid, we'll probably take it. Like if there's another variation right here, I'll try to let you guys know a little more ahead of time. But I mean, the market is just going back and forth. Yeah, Maddie says slippage is BS. This is right here. All right, nothing here. I'm going to keep drawing the lows here as price continues along. So we got a low right here. We got a low right here. We got a high right here. That's pretty much it. Price is going back into consolidation within this area. All right. So I keep drawing these highs and these lows so that we can follow as price goes into a tighter range of consolidation. All right, so price is now consolidating within this area right here. Same thing as it's been doing. Price just broke, so it invalidated that low. It's no longer a low anymore. Nothing here on 3-minute. Actually, there was a couple of trades here that came up, but I'm not looking to take anything on 3-minute at all. It's too close to this session lows over here. See nothing off that. There's been a lot of snipes here. I'm not sure if anyone's catching any of these snipes here, but there's a lot of snipes that keep coming up. I'm not looking to take anything on the higher time frames because there's no clear direction yet in the market. Once there is a clear direction, then maybe I'll start looking at the higher time frames. But currently, right now, there's no clear direction. Price kind of just keeps going back and forth. This low just keeps getting pushed lower and lower. So, 17 right now. Nice. Maddie just sent me his profits. Looks like a lot of you guys are sending in your profits right now. So let's see. Let me scroll up real quick. Yeah, Twan over here locked in a total of 1,599. Nice work, Twan. He was taking those snipes earlier pre-market. Charlie said I don't have a second monitor, so I'm using his 65-inch TV as well. Yeah, big screen right there, Charlie. Nice, nice. All right, cool. So Charlie's using his big screen right there. Let's see. We got a variation here that's pending. This is a variation that I don't think I'll be taking. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter because it broke right through it. So no variation off that. This would technically be a high low if it closes below. Let me go back to the markups over here. Yeah, it's crazy. That snow there where C6 house is. Thank God it doesn't snow here in California. All right, so Maddie here, he's up 32K for the week. Great work, Maddie. Maddie's up 32K right there across all of his accounts. Killing it. And guys, just a reminder, so not specifically Maddie or anyone else here, but guys, I know a lot of you guys want to message like members in K2 asking for help, but just FYI, you're annoying these people. So if you keep messaging these people, they're just not gonna, they're gonna not be active in the group anymore. So guys, I know you guys want to learn this variation, you guys want to learn a lot of stuff here, and you guys want to keep asking specific people who I communicate here with on the live. I would recommend that you guys don't, because if you guys keep bugging them, they're not going to come out to stuff anymore. They don't want to be bugged 24 hours a day. That's why you see a lot of people who are really profitable in K2. They're not really active in the group. They're still active with me, but they're not active with the community because they get bugged by like hundreds of people a day. And it's not their job to help you guys out, right? They'll help you guys out when it's time, but if they're getting blown up every single day, they're just not going to come out to stuff. So I just want to give you guys like a heads up, because there's certain people that get bugged all the time, and you guys know exactly who they are. So people they're messaging right now in the direct message. Yeah, guys, I just want to give you guys a heads up. Like, it's not their job to help you guys out. And a lot of people just feel like they're entitled to like these people's help, right? If they're doing good in K2 and you're using K2, it's because they put in the work to actually understand this stuff. You guys can't just like do the bare minimum work and expect to be the best trader ever. If Maddie's locking in 32K in a week, why aren't you, right? Maddie's like, bro, he was gonna quit trading and he literally came back because he wanted to put in the work, and he put in the work and now he's good. So Maddie came to K2 with no knowledge of trading. Maddie's brand new to trading. He talked to me, I helped him out, and he put in the work. So now he's good. A lot of people are always looking for the shortcut. They think they can just talk to Maddie and expect to be an amazing trader. It's not going to work like that. You have to actually put in the work. So just FYI, guys, because Maddie's probably going to disappear for a while if you guys keep bugging him. I was going to tell you guys who, but you guys keep bugging Maddie, and Maddie's really annoying. So yeah, certain people there. Yeah, like what Charlie literally just put everything out there. So Charlie was like, yeah, Maddie, C6 Professor, Lisa, Patricia, guys, don't bother these people. they don't want to, they're okay with helping you guys, but not when you guys are messaging them like around the clock, 24 hours a day. So yeah, Em said, don't send D-pics to Maddie. Got it. All right, guys. So yeah, just a little rant right there. I just need to give you guys a heads up because people will go missing in K2. They're not necessarily really missing in K2. They're just missing in the group because they don't want to be bugged by people at all hours of the day. So all right, back to the charts over here. Sorry, I was supposed to bring that up to you guys like last year, but I just kept forgetting to tell everybody. All right, let's go. So we're back here on the chart. There's nothing here that's available right now. Back on the 1 minute over here. Let me just move this over. This is low. This is the high. Let me just mark this up right here. And guys, just FYI, it's not everyone that's bothering people. There's like certain people who bother people a little too much. So I just want to make it clear. It's not everybody that's bothered. There's like probably like 1 or 2 or 3 people that are like constantly contacting these people. And that's really what's, bothering. And it's probably not Rick, unless Rick is asking for some shots at Javier's, and that's probably what you guys are looking for. When Rick hits you up. Yeah, Rick, whenever you come back to town, we'll have to celebrate your funded account. All right, guys. So back to the charts over here. Price is going back into some consolidation within this area right here. We'll see where price goes. You can see price is bouncing off the opening price. This dotted line right here, Maddie. So it's the same area that we were looking at earlier. There's a dotted line right here. Which is the opening price. Price is now testing it. It's tested it 3 times. It's the 4th time testing it right here. It might bounce off it and then come right back up. Oops. Got this right here. Solid. See what else we got over here. All right, so price is now consolidating within this area, which is good, because then we can either catch some variations or a breakout in either direction. So we got the high lows right here. We got another low right here. Yeah, Charlie said I would recommend to just watch the K2 videos and put in some work before you start asking the same questions. Yeah, no, I agree. Charlie's 100% right with that, guys. You guys got to actually struggle a little bit to get the stuff down before you should be asking any questions. Questions are fine, guys, but if you guys are literally not doing any work and just literally wanting someone to hold your hand through everything, it's not going to work out like that. For the most part, people are probably just going to start ignoring the messages if they keep getting messages from people. But yeah, no, definitely do what Charlie just said, right? Watch the videos, watch the mentoring sessions. The mentoring sessions would cover everything that you guys need help with, because we cover like so many questions. Our mentoring session last night went on for almost 3 hours. So a lot of people had a lot of questions, and I answered all the questions. I didn't go away without answering all the questions. So my recommendation is watch the strategy videos to get the basics of the strategy down, and then watch all of the mentoring sessions, because odds are everyone had, like, someone's had the same question you had at some point, and I've already answered it. So that'd probably be the best help for you. Yeah, no, we want everyone here to succeed. It's just that we just don't want people to be lazy, right? We want people to actually put in the work, just like Maddie did. And I think that's why Maddie gets annoyed, because Maddie put in so much work into getting this stuff down within like the last 2 months. And he's not trying to give out free game all the time. Like, he doesn't mind helping people, but it's just, it just gets annoying. And you guys can only imagine, have your DMs blown up all day. All right, so we got a pending high right there. Right here. Sorry, guys, I just find it funny because Maddie kind of feels like how I think. Rick said, can Maddie give me a haircut? Yeah, of course. Of course, Rick. For you, anything. Let's see. All right, so price keeps pushing up higher right here. I mean, price is going right back up. Let's check the fundamentals and see where it's currently at. Currently up, you can see right here, there's no bias, right? Price goes from green to red like within seconds. It was currently like 70 points in the red. Now it's about to be in the green because it's pushing up higher right here. So the market is so back and forth right now that I would probably recommend to only look at like variations. I think that'd probably be your best option. Okay, so let's see what we're looking at here. So sentiment right now is currently 64% short. So for the most part, probably looking for buys still right now. Fundamentals are currently green as well. Not very strong, but in the green. But, you know, just like Salorm said, market makers are messing with us. The market's just going back and forth. There's no clear direction. Price just keeps bouncing, you know, up, down, left, right, sideways. As we, you know, navigate through this day. So that high right there just got invalidated. So I'll move this over a little higher. At this point right here. There we go. Not really much of anything. Yeah, let me go over to the chats real quick and see what else I missed. Maddie said, I got you, Rick. It's going to cost your profits from one of your variation scalps. 0.05. Yeah, it's going to be on point with that. Let me scroll up real quick and see what else I'm missing. There's a lot of messages that I missed right here. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Brock said that it was 2 hours and 50 minutes last night. He downloaded it before YouTube deletes it. Yeah, you guys should download it just to keep it in mind because I covered a lot of stuff last night on the mentoring session. Lisa said I got to catch up on the mentoring session on the weekend. I think waking up at 1:30 a.m. to trade makes me sick this week. Had to take 2 days off work, trading over work. No, definitely, Lisa. You got to get those funded accounts like Maddie on FTMO. Man, it's crazy. Look how many funded accounts Maddie has now. He's about like 4 or 5 accounts. That's crazy. And Maddie was literally going to quit trading like in November, October. Steve messaged me like, I don't think this is for me. I was like, all right, bro, I guess it's not for you then. And he came right back and then got funded. So great work right there, Maddie. You know, every time I think back to like how Maddie was going to quit, that should be an inspiration to a lot of people who are thinking about quitting. Other than that, Patricia over here locked in a total of 2,282. Nice work, Patricia. She took the variations and the high lows. Nice work. So great work right there, Patricia. Slava over here, he said small account. Today's on fire. Oh, that's funny, Slava. So he's down 0.1%. See, other than that, let's see if there's anything else here. There's nothing really to take at this moment, guys. Price is rejecting off the London low. Price hasn't really done much. It kind of just comes down to these areas and then comes right back up. So came down right here, rejected off the London low, bounced right off it, pending low right there. But as you guys can see, the range is getting a lot tighter. So that's like one good thing here. One good thing is that the range and consolidation is getting tighter, so it's charging up for another breakout, right? So like same thing happened here. Consolidation got tighter, it broke out to the downside. Consolidation got tighter again right here. It's probably going to break out either to the downside or to the upside. My guess is probably to the upside, but who knows? It can do either or. I don't really care because there's no bias right now, so I'm trading in both directions anyways. If I see a good entry, like a variation or something, then I'll probably take it. No variation off that. It's just nothing really available right now. So let me zoom out from here. It's good for the most part. I'm gonna go and delete this. This low here is invalidated. Now we have a bigger range. See if I missed anything here. Lisa said, got to get back to the island life by February, right? Yeah, no, definitely. Hopefully once, I mean, we said the same thing last year. I was like, man, hopefully once COVID clears up, we can go travel around and meet everybody. You know, a couple of our members actually want to go to Australia. So a lot of members haven't actually I haven't been to Australia myself. Yeah, a lot of people haven't been. So a lot of people are thinking about doing like a trip out there. So maybe if we make it out to Australia, Lisa, we'll see you out there. And forgot who else. There's a couple other people here that were from Australia. Duggan. I don't know if Duggan's here. Let me see. And Duggan's name is so like distinct, so I always remember his name. Duggan OZ. Yeah, no. Yeah, that'll be nice once you get back to your island life in February. Get back to traveling. Yeah, but hopefully these COVID restrictions don't get worse, especially with these new variants. All right, back to the 1 minute over here. Nothing here. We have a pending low right there. Let's put a line right there. It's probably going to break it, but we'll just draw that up. All right, possible variation right here. Yeah, possible normal variation right here could possibly be okay. The only problem with this is that it's, like I mentioned, it's right at the session lows over here. So I might not make it up. Yeah, same here, Maddie. I'm looking to see if it closes above here. Yeah, with the buy signal too. That'll be good. Nope. Or maybe. Let's see. I was like, nope, but no variation. It went lower. So yeah, I'd be careful if you guys are looking to take any variations around this area because it's getting closer to these sessions right here. These session lows for New York and London. Nice. Yeah, the Leah said stay at the Four Seasons in Sydney. Excellent. No, definitely. Yeah, we definitely want to travel more. It's probably gonna be me and Maddie now because Maddie is gonna be a mobile trader as well. Maddie's getting his mobile setup ready. So yeah, hopefully like by this year, we can probably travel more. You guys will probably meet me and Maddie in person. Now Maddie's killing it. Yeah, no variation, Maddie, unfortunately. Nothing right there. I'm just gonna take this off. There's no variations coming up. These things just keep, it's bouncing off opening price right here, Maddie. Yeah, man, I hate when I leave this tool open. It makes such a big thing right here. Yeah, Maddie said he's down to travel. Yeah, no, same here, Maddie. Why don't you once you get everything all situated, because the thing is we could trade and travel. Like last week, if you guys weren't on the live session, like I was on vacation like all last week, and I was trading. We did better trading while I was on vacation than we did normally. Yeah, it'd be a version 2 right here, just like Salorm said. Nice, Salorm, thanks for catching that. Version 2 variation right here. I don't know if I would take it because the same thing here that we were just looking at earlier. This candle might be too big. So what might happen here is if I see this variation close, I might let it pull back a little bit and I'll probably catch it as it comes right back up. So if this does close, I'm not going to take it right away, guys. Just FYI, I'm going to wait for it to pull back a little bit and then I'll probably hop into it later. Yeah, definitely not going to enter it because it just bounced off the session low. So no, I'm not going to take this as a variation. So definitely no entry off that. Dang, that thing went off really quick, huh? It was like above there and the last second just dropped right back down. All right, Brock, we'll see you tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday. Yeah, Brock, I got to leave you guys fishing for now. I'm traveling low on battery too. Cheers, y'all. Yeah, Brock, we'll see you next week. Paul said that's my cue. Yeah, it's Paul's cue to get off these charts. Yeah, that thing wicked off like super quick. I was waiting for it to close. As soon as the last second came, it came right back down. This is where you guys want to be very careful. Just like I've been mentioning with D earlier, you want to be trading away from these session lows or session highs, whatever session it is. You want to avoid this as much as possible because price can easily just wick right off it. just like it did right there. Yeah, no, definitely Lilia. Lilia said trade and travel meet and greet, charge people for the meet and greet and city. Yeah, no, what we could do, what I was thinking is I could travel to places where you guys are. We could trade live in person. So you guys will have like guaranteed profits. Cause like I know it's kind of hard for some people here on the live to like copy stuff, but I'm like, if I'm like literally in front of you and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take this trade, and you take that trade, that's like one big win, right? Everyone's gonna win because we're all gonna be trading in person. Like there's gonna be no delay. You guys are gonna see me in person. You're gonna see me actually entering the trades in person. So I think that'll be great. You know, we'll probably rent out some banquet hall or something or whatever, go to this, rent out some office, and then we could trade all together, like with me in person. I think that'll be good, you know, and then we can just go do stuff after. I think that'll be fun. Uh, yeah, no, exactly. It'll be like almost like guaranteed profits for you guys because you'll be taking it with me, like literally in person. Um, I don't know yet, Paul. We'll see. We'll choose like different locations, you know. We'll uh we'll uh we'll think of locations and stuff like that. I mean, we haven't really chose anything, but I know a couple members want to go to Australia, so I'll probably be one. Yeah, M said no locations that are snowing. Yeah, exactly. But no, we'll plan it out, guys. It's going to be hard right now with COVID and stuff, but obviously once COVID is over, we'll be able to do. I mean, it's never going to be over. COVID's always going to be, but we'll try to work our way around it. All right, guys. So back to this right here again. Let me see. We have another low right over here. Lisa said we let people in until 2050. I know it seems like it, right? You guys have really strict restrictions over there at in Australia. Same with Canada. I haven't even been able to go to Canada. Well, I guess certain parts of Canada, not all parts of Canada, but certain parts of Canada it's still restricted. Bradford. Nice. Yeah, no, definitely. You know, one of these days we'll just get everyone's location in. We'll do a poll with like wherever majority of people live, and then we can do or we can just tour all over. I think that was our plan like 2 years ago before COVID happened. We were supposed to tour all over. It was like me, I think Sisu wanted to do it too. A lot of people wanted to do it. And you know, it would have been fun. Yeah, there'd be technically actually, there's no variation right here off this, Paul. I'm not, oh, let's see. No variation off here, Paul. I'm not sure which one you're looking at, but no variation off of that. And this market is so crazy, right? It's just going back and forth. It's pretty much just ranging. There's no direction. It's just been going. So the wide range from this morning, so market opened right here. This was the high and this was low. It's like surprising because price hasn't broken outside of that higher low in like the past hour. Usually it breaks outside of it by now, but price is literally just ranging within it this entire session. And we'll keep following it, but I don't really see anything here right now. All right, we'll keep watching. No entries off any of these here. 7:41 though, so it's getting close to 8, which is usually our time to stop trading. I'm still gonna look for trades here. You know, I'm gonna go to the last minute. Hopefully, we might catch one more before then. But we'll see what happens here. This is technically a sell variation right here, guys. Exactly. Yeah, it's what Charlie just said. This is technically a sell variation for the version 2. I don't know if I would take it just yet. Let me see. The problem is that the candle's so huge. So what I might do is I might wait for it to pull back a bit and then maybe enter it late. So we got about 20 seconds left on this candle. Yeah, exactly. That's what Maddie just said too. Maddie said I wouldn't. He would just wait for a discount. That's exactly what I'm waiting for too. This candle is just too big. Yeah, thanks guys for the input. Yeah, everyone said they wouldn't take it, so I'm not taking it myself either. I just wait for it. Well, it's too late now, but we'll wait for it. Maybe it'll pull back a bit and then come back down. Or it'll just spike down, hit TP. Because we have the pending momentum right there. So, I mean, either way, I'm not in the position. So either or I'm not in it. So it's not really a big deal. It's probably gonna hit TP, but it's all good if it does. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it already hit TP, so I'm not in it. Thanks, Patricia, for confirming that. Yeah, I didn't realize that. So I just realized that. I know it's so weird, right? That we get a high and it's a red candle. Although, yeah, although it did work, it did break out to the bottom side. This would be risky. So this wouldn't count, guys. Here's like another confirmation. Thanks for Patricia and Maddie and everybody for reminding me. You know, sometimes we get so caught up in these variations that we forget to look at the candle here. If you're looking for a high, you want the high to be a green candle, right? If you're looking for a low, you want the low to be a red candle. So I know here all of us are so like antsy and waiting to get into a trade that we didn't even bother to take a look at what kind of candle was it here. But this high here is supposed to be a green candle. So, you know, as I mentioned before, guys, I've been trading for a long time. I still lose discipline, just like everyone else. You know, we're all the same. So you guys, sometimes you guys just got to take a step back and confirm that you know the candles here are proper. Because I know I didn't go over that in the live session yesterday because you know it just went over our head. Because normally it's usually going to be a green candle. Like for example, if you look at any high lows here, see how price gets to the high here, it's a green candle. Price gets to the low here. Well, this is going to be a bad area. Let me go to like the time when price is actually moving. Okay, like over here, like maybe yesterday, because price is just ranging around this point right now, so it's not really giving good high lows. So like for example, like over here, see, so price goes down on the low, you get a red candle. Price goes up, you get a green candle. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for where it actually hits a high and then it hits a reversal. Like for example, here price comes up, there's a high here and it's a green candle. Price comes down. Sometimes it'll be green like this, but you're looking for one that's going to match. So if you're looking for a low, you want to make sure that it's red. If you're looking for a high, you want to make sure it's green. So here price was actually it was actually moving. So high green or low red, high green, low red, high green, low red, high green, like that. That's what you're looking for. And we'll go over this again next week. So just a reminder, we're having mentoring sessions at least once a week so I can help you guys out as much as possible. And we'll go over it in detail over the next live session. So exactly, just like what Patricia said, you want it to push up or push down to exhaust first before you take the variation because you're looking for a reversal. So just FYI, guys, for these variation entries here. All right, so let's see what else we got over here. All right, other than that, I think that's it for right now. Let me see if there's any other questions here that I missed. Let me scroll up real quick. So I missed a whole bunch. Yeah, Charlie said we need to all get funded and Chunk and host a matching K2 party, right? Eventually we're gonna have stuff like that. Definitely. We'll have more events as more things open up. Yeah, Lisa said she's had her COVID test this week, possibly got the Rona for the second time. Hopefully it's not as bad. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Lalia. Yeah, no, definitely. I'd agree. I'm reading your message about Maddie doing classes. No, I definitely agree. That could be something for us there. And I know not everyone has the same temperament to to handle, me, but what I do daily. Let me scroll up a little bit. La said, Lisa, I gotta wake up at 3:30 a.m. to trade just AU and NZ problems. No, exactly. You guys, I don't know how you guys do it, but I mean, you guys make it happen. So anything's possible, guys. If you guys can't wake up at 6 o'clock to trade with us, I mean, Lisa and blah over here have to wake up at 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. to get on it. Nice. Lisa's on her phase 2 for a second 50K. Then when she's in Bali, she'll start her 100K counts. Definitely. Yeah, Lilia said Sydney's like a clean NYC. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to go to New York. Nothing against New York, but I can't do the cold weather out there. Let me scroll down real quick. Yeah, no, New Zealand too, blah. We'll definitely be visiting. If we go to Australia, we'll definitely stop by New Zealand too, because we're gonna be in that area. Let me scroll down a little bit, see what else I'm missing. Just want to make sure I don't miss any questions. I see a lot of side convos here. All right, back at the charts, nothing here. Sell signal right here. This would technically, if this closes below here, this would be a triple confluence for these over here. Oh, I totally missed this variation right here. Yeah, it looks like a lot of you guys took that right there. No, or no, I was thinking about taking it, but this candle right here was kind of just bouncing around the air. Let me see if I could maybe get in for a late entry. I'm not in this position yet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just want to make sure all the confirmations are set up properly. No, I don't know if I'm going to take it up. Maybe I'll put a sell stop. I'll wait for it to maybe come back down. I haven't even looked at the fundamentals or anything. 75 points. Retail 63% short. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I'm just watching here on MC4 to see where it moves. It does look pretty decent though. Thinking about maybe getting in for a discount. So looking for a discount right there. So I actually got in. Oh, there we go. Got in my TP. Boom, TP. There we go. Full TP off that. So I got in at a discount. I'm already out of the position. If you guys are in this, I'd recommend with your stop loss. But it's gonna hit TP anyways. There you go. Maddie caught it too. So everyone here caught it. Looks like I caught it. I probably should have put it a wider TP because I was getting in for a discount, but I didn't think about it. It's all good. So yeah, triple confluence right here, guys. As I mentioned, this strategy hasn't lost. Like I've been applying these strategies for the past 3 months. I haven't lost one trade here on the live in the past 3 months. So when I see something good like that, it lines up nice. Talanji's actually holding it because he got a confluence on the 10-minute. Damn, so Talanji's making some bank right there. He got it off the snipe here too. That thing's dumping. I'm like, man, he should have held on to it. It's okay though. So Talanji's actually holding on to it. Nice work, Talanji. I would move your stop loss in profit now though. Like move it kind of close. It's okay. I'm happy with the profit off that. Oh man, this thing is dumping. All good. And it's like, look at what time. Oh, you guys can't see my clock, but it's 7:52 right now. For whatever reason, this whole week, the trades have been coming like really late. It's just been coming like closer to 8. So definitely nice to work off that, guys. We're gonna count this one because this one we actually said we're gonna take. The other one's obviously not gonna count, but it looks like you guys did lock in a lot of profit here. So I'm gonna go and just give you guys a little update in the group. I did take some trades last night for Asia, where I was just testing some stuff out. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of like the profits that I took during the live, because we always get people complain saying that or people get mad that I trade outside the live session. So I'm not going to show you guys what I did during Asia, but I'll take a screenshot of what I did just during this live. What was I looking for? Triple. I mean, yeah, it kind of blows my mind that people get upset when I make profits, but I mean, people just get the FOMO and and I'm just not trying to deal with it, guys, honestly. Not trying to deal with people getting upset over over me making profits. I think the day that we checked it on the live session, it was like 23rd. Trying to get this. There we go. All right, so there we go right there. It looks like a lot of you guys locked in profits off that. Let me see if I could get a screenshot of my profits for those right there. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of only the profits we took during the live, because I'm just not trying to get anyone to complain about me making profits off the live session. All right, so I only took 2 trades from the live. Screenshot that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, Maddie, you must be up a lot, bro. I just thought about it because you were up like 36K already. You're probably up a lot today. 38K for the week. Wow. That's freaking crazy, Maddie. That's nuts. Maddie's about to go buy me a Rolex. I'm gonna go with Maddie to go get his new car one of these days. Maddie's finally gonna pull up in his new car. Maddie was saying that he doesn't feel that he doesn't feel real, you know, that he's doing this. And I'm like, well, it's gonna feel real once you pop up in that new car. That's how I felt. I was telling Maddie, like, you know, I've been trading with you guys for a really long time now. And you know, I was making a lot of profits with you guys. The profits didn't really feel real until I got my Model X. When I got my Tesla, I was like, damn, this is like the most money I've ever spent on anything. And I literally didn't even have to look at the price tag. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get the car. And so I was telling Maddie, I was like, dude, once you use the money to buy something, you're going to it's gonna feel real. It's gonna feel really real. I think Patricia too, right? Patricia, you bought a Jeep, I think, last year. So, you know, big congrats to everybody here in K2. I like to see everyone's success here with us. You know, it's not just me doing well, it's everybody. So great work, everybody. Let me just copy this. I think the screenshot didn't copy properly. But yeah, I'm happy to see everyone here killing it. Literally everybody here is killing it. I mean, there's no reason for anyone here not to be killing it. Yeah, no, definitely. Patricia got the fully loaded Rubicon. Yeah, it was real nice. I liked it when you posted it, I think like last summer. It's dope. All right, guys. So here's the profits that I locked in just during the live session. I had other profits during Asia, and my profits are probably going to be more, but I just wanted to show you guys what I did during the live session, because I don't want people to be complaining that I was trading without them off the live. So anyways, here's my personal profits locked in like about 80 bucks there. Here's my MFF locked in about 1,600. Here's my FTMO locked in about 1,800. And then my main account, I locked in 1,400 right here. It's kind of weird because my main account had less profit than all my other accounts. But yeah, that's pretty much what I locked in there. So yeah, there's a pending variation here for a sell, guys. Let me see real quick. Thanks. Or no, never mind. It just broke right through it. So no variation off that, guys. I know a lot of you guys were waiting for it right there. Charlie and B, both of you guys. But yeah, nothing right there. So let me just scroll up real quick, see what else I missed. Nice. Madu locked in 2K off his FTMO demo, which is good. I mean, demo or real, you know, it doesn't matter. You guys are still building that confidence and skill. So that when you do the real account, Madu, you'll be fine. Nice. Charles is out for the day. Maddie said Eurus on the way. Definitely, Maddie. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting Eurus myself. I've been looking at like G-Wagons and Uruses, but I'm trying to buy a house this year, so I'm probably gonna get a house first before I go get my next car. Yeah, Donnie said, I think you should start a tradition with everyone that you've helped to be with them when they get their first car from Forex Profits. Yeah, no, definitely, Donnie. I think that'd be great. I know a lot of Maddie's first things. I'm probably gonna go with them. His car, all his luxury stuff. It's gonna be nice because it's gonna feel real once it comes time for that. Exactly. Donnie said, make a collage of pictures with everyone across the country. Definitely, Donnie. I think that'd be great, you know, just to give everyone hope, because a lot of people give up on trading, but I mean, realistically, it's doable. Yeah, Rick said move out to Arizona, live mask free. Yeah, no, definitely can. Because they have a K2 car meet with all the cars we get. Yeah, no, definitely. I could see a lot of people killing it this year, because I know last year, in the past couple of years, a lot of people were kind of like back and forth. But now that I've been trading live with you guys every single day, it makes it almost impossible for you guys not to succeed with K2, right? Because if you guys are doing exactly what I'm doing during the live, you guys should have no problem having the same success as everyone else. So let me just scroll up real quick and see what else we're missing over here. So let's see, Jeremy sent in his profits, locked in 3,080. Nice work, Jeremy. Great work there. Charlie over here, locked in a total of 810. Nice work, Charlie. Definitely. And then his other account right here, locked in 1,591. Damn, Charlie, you're on fire today, bro. Nice work. So great profits right there, Charlie. Matthew over here, locked in a total of 345 for the day. Nice work, Matthew. Patrick over here locked in a total of 1,986. Patrick said, wasn't going to trade today, but I wanted to join the reindeer games, right? Yeah. So Jonathan over here too. Jonathan locked in a total of 345. Nice work, Jonathan. Save that right there. D over here locked in a total of 553. Nice work, D. Nice profits there. D, you've been on fire too. All wins, no losses for you for like the past, I think, month, 2 months now. Scotty over here locked in a total of 780. Great work, Scotty. Nice consistency there. I remember your profits pretty much every day. It's weird because like some people have like a colored name. Like Scotty's name here is green. So whenever Scotty posts his profits, I know exactly it's Scotty. So I'm familiar with like you know, who's been like super consistent over the past couple months now. Jeremy as well. Jeremy took one more trade, locked in a total of 810. Total of 3,890 for the day. Great work, Jeremy. Just keep it up. Back over here, let's see, Jay over here locked in a total of 2,233. Great work, Jay. So you killed it right there, bro. Nice work. Zildjian over here locked in a total of 440. All wins, no losses. Great work, Zildjian. Joshua over here locked in a total of 753 for the day. Nice work, Joshua. And then Maddie over here, 11K for the day. So Maddie's up. Yeah, Maddie's up a lot. So right here, up 1,904, all wins, no losses. Nice work off that, Maddie. His other account here up 1,849. Nice work off that too, Maddie. Yeah, so Maddie has 5 accounts now. Can you guys believe that? That's crazy. 5 accounts. His third account, 1,989. Great work, Maddie. His fourth account, 3,558. Wow, it's huge right there. Killing it, Maddie. And then his other account over here, his personal, or not his personal, his MFF, locked in a total of 2,520. Nice, nice. Killing it, Maddie. Great work all around. Other than that, I think that's it for right now. Let's see, Casey over here as well. Casey locked in a total of 700 on his 25K challenge, and then 2,100 on his 50K. Yeah, on fire. Glad to see all you guys killing it like this, guys. Like, you know, I don't know any other group that's as consistent as, and that's not just me talking. You know, obviously, all of the live sessions are recorded, so there's no faking it. Like we trade live every day. I haven't seen any other group that does as consistent as this at all, like every single day. And you guys can see this these are profits from actual members. These aren't even my profits. So I'm over here locked in a total of 1,440, all wins, no losses. Charles over here, Charles said the spread screwed him. So this is Maddie's brother. Charles locked in a total of 439 right here off his first account. And then his other account right here locked in 991. His spread kind of screwed him, so he took a loss right there. But it's okay. At least it was a small loss off that. Let's see. Oh, wow. So Biden's going to speak right now, guys. So if you guys plan on trading right now, I recommend you don't. Thanks, Hugo, for letting us know. Thanks, bro. I had no idea. Speaking. Okay, so yeah, Biden's speaking. That's your cue to not trade. He's going to speak shortly. Yeah, are we speaking right now? Actually, it looks like. RI is asking, hi Sean, when you copy trades, do you need to have opened up? Anything else over here? So Patricia over here, yeah, she took the variations right there, locked in a total of 2,282. Nice work, Patricia. And then this right here too, she locked in a total of 4,781. So definitely great work right there, Patricia. So yes, Patricia is asking if I took them during Asia. So I did take a couple during Asia, Patricia. The only way I do it is that I go for a smaller TP. I only go for 50 pips, not 100, because the spread is so wide. So for me, I just take it for a quick move. It's a small profit, like 500 bucks, but it's something, you know. So that's the only way I could do it. I can't do the full 100 pips because it's just too crazy. And I'm very, you know, careful with the ones that I decide to take. I don't take all of them. I make sure that a lot of stuff get you know, triggered first. Like I have a lot of confluences before I enter the trade. So yeah, no, definitely. Kenneth over here too. Kenneth locked in. Nice. Kenneth said being hella conservative now, but trying to be on Maddie level. So Kenneth over here locked in a total of 414. Nice work, Kenneth. All right, cool. I think that's it for now. Narith over here too. Nice work, Narith. So Narith locked in 15K for the day. Wow, it's on point. So some pretty big wins over here. Looks like you had a lot of wins right there. Actually, 15K for the day. It looks like. So great work, Narith. Not sure if that's the day or the week, but either or, you know, great profits all around. So I think that's it. Let me scroll up real quick. If I missed anything. I think Maddie's not in here anymore, Charlie, but okay, there you go. See down there on the bottom. He just responded to you. Yeah, Sam said, I don't really understand why all the complaints. Personally, when Sean trades outside a live session, I use it as a learning opportunity to figure out why he took the trade. Yeah, no, exactly, Sam. That's what I was trying to show to people, but you know, a lot of people just complain, so I don't even show my profits anymore that are outside of the live session. Definitely. Yeah, D's goal is to get a Tesla by December. I think it's a very possible, D. You just got to stay consistent. I think you should be good. Yeah, I like my Model X. It's fun, but I kind of want a regular car for now. Yeah, and exactly like with what Kenneth just said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, definitely. Donnie said, would you mind explaining some of your Asian confluences? It's the same thing, Donnie. It's the same thing that we do during US session. I'll look at retail sentiment. That's nothing changes. It doesn't matter what session we're trading in. I look at retail sentiment. The futures data is still updating during Asia session. So I do look at this. It's not as strong, but the main things I would look at would be the same thing we look at during New York. I look at retail sentiment and I look at pretty much everything I look at here normally on the technicals. I look at where price is with regard to the pivots. I look at the trend meter. I look at the sessions. I look at the zones. I do everything the same. Nothing changes. It doesn't matter what session you trade in. Confluences don't change. There's just a few less confluences, you know, obviously because the market isn't open. So you can't see the future. You can't see the average for the day, but you can still use the futures data. So Not too much really changes off it. It's pretty much the same thing. Exactly. Yeah, Donnie said so. The only difference is we shorten the TP to compensate for the larger spread. Exactly. 100%. It's pretty much all that I do for the most part. Let's see. Andre said, was that a variation that just passed? No, not yet, Andre. So no variation off this right here. The reason why there's no variation, there was a low there, but there was no double wick rejection. And also it's no version 2 because there's a wick on the bottom. There can't be a wick on the bottom right here. Also, this would have to be a red candle. For this right here, no variation either because there's no double wick off it. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to see which one. Oh, gotcha, D. Yeah, D saw another one here. So I think D saw this one right here. I don't know if this is the one that you saw. Or you're looking at this one over here, Maddie. Sorry, I'm like confused. Everyone's talking about something different. Yeah, so Andre said 4 minutes ago. Yeah, this right here wouldn't be a a variation. So in order for there to be a variation, there has to be a double wick rejection off the low. There's no double wick rejection off this because this candle right here is like way up here. And it's not a version 2 because it needs to be a solid candle, no wick on the bottom right here. There's a wick right there. So it wouldn't fall under a version 2 variation. So yeah, no variation off that. I'm trying to see which one D was talking about. D said there's double confluence. Oh, I see. Okay. No, I see what you're saying, D. Sorry. I was like looking at something else. So this right here was also double confluence, just like D said. The problem with that, D, is that it's right next to the New York low right here, just like what we discussed earlier. And it bounced right off it, right? So D said double confluence because this was a high low and it was also a pivot entry. There's no intraday, but it was a high low and a pivot entry. I wouldn't have taken it because it's so close to this this New York low, but it would have hit TP because they pushed up about 11 or 12 pips, or 11 or 12 points, which is 120 pips. Other than that, I think that's it. So yeah, guys, it's 8:10 right now. It's way past the live session trading times. I usually stop trading at 8. Also, one thing that you guys want to keep in mind is that Biden is speaking right now. So you guys definitely just want to sit out the market for the rest of the day. So hopefully you guys had a great trading week so far. And a trading week in total. I think a lot of you guys are just calling it a week now, like myself. So if you guys don't have to trade, you know, as always, I don't recommend you guys trade. I recommend you guys probably just sit it out for a bit. And if you guys have questions, you know, feel free to reach out through email or through Telegram. I think that's it for the profit so far here. Nice. Patrick said for the week. Sean, thanks for showing us the way. So Patrick locked in a total of nearly 20K for the week. Amazing work right there, Patrick. Yeah, guys, you guys are doing this on fire. So yeah, guys, if you guys have anything else to ask, you know, feel free to reach out. I'll put a poll in the group. I think we're going to have the next group mentoring session next Monday. If not Monday, we'll have it on Thursday, but I think Monday would probably work best for everybody. So I'll put a poll up, but other than that, guys, have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and I'll catch you guys back here on Monday for market open. So see you guys.